Hey guys, welcome to the Octopodd. Yes, that's Octopodd with 2 D's. Cousin Life, double D's makes everything much, much better.
True.
I'm Curtis, I'm the loud one. This is Chris. He is the fat one. Today we'll be talking about the films that we watched the week of. Wow, interesting. Which is Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, and Ocean's 13 for those of you who can't count. Before we get into it, I must ask you guys to ask us questions. Maybe put some little hot zingers or bazingas in down below or something like that.
Bazingas.
Bazingas. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I swear to God, if I see another movie recommendation in the comments, I'm not highlighting them. I don't care. Give me something more interesting. I get those through email. I get those in my actual other videos. I don't want to see them here. So think of something else, okay? My God.
You know, it's true. I even get them DM'd like every day. It's like, watch this movie. I'm like, sure. I just don't.
Thanks, buddy. It's not like you're, it's not like somebody already asked that, someone said this before,
No, I don't care. Like, I just don't reply to them anymore because, like, again, like, I can't reply to every request. So I just, like, I'll look at it and be like, okay, I'll check it out. But I'll never reply to them.
It's fine. You can put your movie recommendations. I was just venting. That's all. Just venting a little bit. I just won't highlight them. So yeah, guys, we're going to start with Ocean's 11.
2 ones.
2 ones.
11.
Make an 11. You know what? So, the weird thing is that before going into Ocean's 11, I actually wasn't expecting much from the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I really wasn't. I don't know why.
I disagree.
Really?
I saw the cast and I was like, okay.
I actually never looked at the cast.
Oh!
I just knew George Clooney was in it and
Brad Pitt.
That was it. But then they threw in like Julia Roberts and Matt Damon, and then they had like
Don Cheadle, Bernie Mac.
Bernie
Mac just kept building up and building up.
That's the thing. They had Bernie Mac, and then they had Don Cheadle, but British Don Cheadle.
I gotta say this right now. British Don Cheadle kind of pissed me off.
I'm gonna
say it right now. I think British Don Cheadle is an offensive stereotype of British people beyond all measure. My God, and he kept saying all these weird British lingos and stuff.
British slang, British lingos.
No,
you know what the thing is?
They're also stereotypical.
The problem is that I don't know.
You could tell an American wrote the script. I'm telling you, man. When he was speaking his British lingo, it sounded like no British person would just like. He wasn't even repeating British words. He always had a different thing to say.
Oh,
and it was just.
Wait a minute. I think you're right. He always had something new to say. There's always a new word that
there was always a new weird British terminology. He would never reuse one again. He's like, okay, this one's done. Crossed off. I gotta go to the next one. Another silly British term. British Don Cheadle. Kind of pissed me off. I don't know. I love Don Cheadle, but man.
I love Don Cheadle, but I feel like if I was like, to me, like British Don Cheadle is kind of like a Nightmare on Elm Street. Something I would only see in my nightmares. No, something I would never want to see in reality. And, well, I saw it in reality. There's not much I can do about that.
And it still haunts my dreams.
It definitely haunts my dreams. Sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, as soon as he spoke, I'm like, why does Don Cheadle sound funny?
Why is Don Cheadle British?
It looks like Don Cheadle, but it doesn't sound like Don Cheadle. What is that?
Some would say he's an actor.
I thought I was watching Men in Black. It was an alien on the screen. I was confused.
Wait a minute, Men in Black didn't have any British aliens.
Are you kidding?
Did they have British aliens?
Any kind of alien language is close to British people. No, a hot take? I don't hear a difference. Like, you're just like, oh, be Chubachista solo. And I'm just like, hey, it's kind of British.
Beans on toast.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Bangers and mash, baby. Bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Fish fingers and beans.
Ah! No! That's a nightmare.
Okay, guys, let's actually talk about the movie. One thing I need to mention one thing. All right? One specific thing. Why the hell is Brad Pitt eating? All the time. Brad Pitt in every scene, he's eating something.
What's wrong with that?
Bro, he's munching and crunching in every scene.
He's fueling up.
No, but it's as if it looks like Brad Pitt forgot to eat lunch. I'm like, oh, just take it on set, bro. Just work your magic with the food, bro. Don't worry about it.
Maybe that's just how he copes with the stress.
Like he forgot his lunch and they're just like, don't worry, eat it.
Maybe he's got a little bit of the jitters, He's a little nervous about the job. And he's like, I'm just going to eat some stuff. He's just stressed.
Brad Pitt has the jitters?
His
What do you
character,
mean?
his character, not Brad Pitt. What
His character doesn't have the jitters. His character's like overly confident and good looking. Well, he's Brad Pitt. So.
Yeah, but he's eating a lot. He's just like, yeah, that's how he copes. He's not gonna tell everyone, hey guys, I'm kind of a bitch and I'm pussing out. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna eat some food.
I kind of wish I could eat as much as Brad Pitt does in Ocean's 11 and look like him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've tried it and it hasn't worked.
That was so good. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, it's Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
You sure?
Yeah.
Feeling alive?
Halfway to it.
Hey, close enough. But all in all, I really love that the film is just... It slowly reveals everything. Dude, why are you looking like that?
That was like my reenactment to watching Ocean's 11, the ending.
No, I thought it was cool. How everything kind of just unravels and it reveals itself when you get to the end. And you get the full picture of what's really going on. Because in your mind, you're like, oh, things are going bad. Things are going wrong. And you're like, wait a minute. This is planned? Huh? It's just, I kind of really like that whole idea.
So one thing that Ocean's 11 does very well, that a lot of movies don't, is that Ocean's 11 doesn't give everything away. It's not too predictable. You know? There are some things that kind of were.
Yeah.
But there was a lot that wasn't. It was actually very smart. And I was just like, oh.
Not only that, but there was a lot of like really smart foreshadow. Because like in the beginning, when you know you see the two brothers and they use it, and they're using the RC car against the car.
I was about to mention that.
And like for the ending sequence, by using that car and it was remote control instead, it was
the
really
band there when they had like
I kind of
the money bags, but they were filled with flyers for prostitutes.
Yeah, I was like really like thinking about it. I'm like, oh wait a minute, you know, because that was the only way it would make kind of sense, you know. It was just cool how they tied things in together like that. And like there was a purpose onto why they were doing this task at the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you like these small little bits and pieces, if you paid attention, that you would kind of like have figured it out before you even get there, which I really liked a lot. That was sick as hell. Honest to God, man, it was just really cool. The whole sequence of that. But again, like what really carries, I think, all these films is just the chemistry between George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
They just like they click, man.
Mm-hmm.
They have such a natural, like flawless chemistry, and they're really funny together.
No, you're right, 100%.
And I feel like that was a big thing because, like, even though I really love like the cast entirely, I do have to say that I felt like at some points they did underuse some characters very hard.
I mean, George Clooney and Brad Pitt are always in the forefront.
No, of course,
you know,
but I felt like I didn't see Bernie Mac really shine too much. I feel like Bernie Mac was one character that he had his moments here and there, but like they were very, very few.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have much significance or prominence in any like of a chunk of any of the stories, I would even say. You know?
No.
Like I felt like again just kind of hanging around, but it makes sense though because there is a lot of characters, to be fair, and it would be quite difficult to flesh all of them out perfectly.
Ocean's 11, you got like 11 dudes, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty tough, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like, I understand that entirely, that it could be quite difficult to really give them all a chance to shine. But I think, weirdly enough, that I think in the second and third films, the characters actually shine more. Weirdly enough, I feel like in the first one, they kind of did not know what to do with them. They just had them there.
Okay.
You know, and for some reason, British Don Cheadle still.
British Don Cheadle.
I'm telling you, I'm never getting over that. No. I will never in my life get over that. That was just horrifying. Horrifying beyond belief.
I'm trying to remember the name of the guy who owned the casino.
Oh, what is it? Like some kind of like stereotypical name?
It was like
what was his name?
It was the thing is it's not even difficult to guys, we're just gonna look it up, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
I need to look it up. I feel like it's been a while, but I really want to talk about this character.
Terry Benedict.
Terry Benedict.
I knew it started with a T, and
Terry was a really good like antagonist in a sense. I thought the guy was hilarious. He was funny. He was an asshole.
He's your classic asshole.
He's your classic asshole, man. And again, you know, I just
thinks he's on top of the world. You know, nothing could shit on him, but he gets shit all over.
Pretty much.
And I really like that the whole time he thinks he's in control, and he's being screwed ridiculously, like, the whole time.
Yeah.
And I like that you don't even really get much of an outburst from him that much. The whole time he's trying so hard to stay calm and stay cool about it.
Yeah.
Remember, like, near the end, there's a sequence of him just walking into the elevator, and it's just the look on his face of pure, like, absolute rage.
Well, it's like pure utter defeat. You know, like, what can you do?
Yeah, it's already done. And not only that, but the bank is insured. No, the casino isn't insured at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like he does get the money back.
No, but at the end of the day, it's more so of a pride thing. The guy was
yeah,
full of
that's
pride,
the thing.
right?
He lost. His casino that is known to be impossible to break into.
Seems like a man who's never lost in a sense.
Well, yeah, like they made it that the whole thing. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, no one's ever broken into my casino. No one's ever made it out.
Bro,
people have tried and got blasted to shit. He
shouldn't have said that, man. That was like that right there, man. You're putting up a challenge, bro.
Yeah.
The wrong people are gonna hear that and they're like, all right, man.
Yeah, and we're
coming for you.
I really liked how their big thing that they did was that they basically made a replica of the actual vault and pretend that it was empty, and then they just put the recording of that over.
Oh,
that was mind-boggling.
Not even that, but the smart. Okay, so that was my favorite part of this whole entire film. Actually, the whole they made it like the replica of the
vault.
The vault, right? So they could practice and whatnot. And the cool thing about that was just like how at the end,
yeah,
Terry Benedict.
Teddy.
I don't know why I said Teddy. Terry, I'm gonna go get Mugwai.
You gonna get Mugwai?
Oh yeah.
All right, well hold on that point.
Yeah,
Big Moogie.
Oh, shit.
Big Moogie. Big Moogie. Big Moogie. Big Moogie.
Up you go,
Big
Booganator.
Moogie. Big Moogie. Big Moogie.
Fix her stairs for her. There we go.
You up, Mugwai? You up? You up? You up?
So my favorite part about this. Alright. I'm just gonna edit that out, don't worry.
Okay.
So when Terry kind of like figures out that the footage on the cameras, the surveillance cameras, were all false.
Yeah.
And that the security or the SWAT team that went in to go and get the duffel bags was in fact actually them, and they pre-recorded everything, kind of thing. The SWAT team, like, they went in, they took the wrong things out, they took the right things. It was like this whole big like scheme. I didn't see that coming. I feel like that's what really took me off guard. I thought that was cleverly done.
Yeah, I didn't realize they're the SWAT until you hear Brad Pitt's voice.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like,
yeah, and you're just like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on?
Oh!
You know, and not even that.
They really thought of everything.
Yeah, but when Terry was just like, he realized that the logo of his casino wasn't on the floor. He was like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
And it's such a small detail to miss too.
Yes.
But again, it's because of that pride and confidence. He overlooked it entirely. He didn't pay attention to this minor detail.
But that's such a minor.
Detail.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was.
I feel like with Ocean's 11, the ending is a huge payoff. You know,
yeah.
It feels like when the movie ends, it was worth my time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the whole like thing with God damn it. With George Clooney. What was George Clooney's character's name again, dude? Danny Ocean. I forgot his last name.
Daninator.
I forgot his last name was literally Ocean.
It's Ocean's 11, bro. What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe they like to swim.
Okay, Danny Ocean. Okay.
I like the whole thing that, you know, this guy that he's gonna go and steal from also is kind of with his wife, his ex-wife.
Oh yeah, that was wild, man.
And then it makes sense.
Ex-wife is with the guy you're robbing.
But that makes sense, like kind of like why he's doing it too.
Well, it's also like a personal vendetta in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, but I also like what Danny did, where he got himself captured by Terry. He got himself captured, was put inside the room where he was like locked up in, and he had like the guy come in who was actually on his payroll the whole time and pretend to beat the shit out of him in the room when he wasn't even there.
What I find
amazing,
amazing, is that they allowed him to just keep wailing on it, pretending to be beating the shit out of someone in that room for that long. Nobody went to go check, nothing. Those two big idiots just stood outside.
I guarantee you they didn't like him either.
They're just listening to it going on.
They were probably thankful. They probably didn't like Danny that much either.
Wouldn't they have thought, like, maybe he's knocked out, maybe he's dead, maybe we should go take a peek?
I guarantee you they're paid not to check.
No, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, but I liked how that was done. I wasn't really expecting that the dude walking in was on his payroll.
No, it was funny, and I like how they used him in like
every movie he's there. I love it so much.
That is just so great. And
they always bring him back.
I love that entirely, man.
It's pretty much like Ocean's 11 and a half. Pretty much, man. He counts, dude.
He kind of does, man. He did play a significant role to getting.
He does. He does. Without him, they couldn't do it.
True.
So he's part of the crew.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, Terry literally got robbed. He lost the girl too.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah,
man. Bro.
Well, I mean, Danny was like big brain mode. He was like, I'm gonna record you. We'll get on camera. You saying you would choose the money over my ex-wife. I was like, all right, that's quite the move. That's quite the solid move.
I'm gonna be real, man.
Yeah?
I'm gonna be real. Like, do we even for a second think he would have cared for a woman over his fortune?
I'm gonna be real with you.
No.
No, Terry's the kind of guy where I don't think he would... Like,
No.
Tess leaves him at the end. I don't think he really gave a shit. No,
No.
he's like, I'll find another one.
Terry's got the little old rod. He's like, I'll go fishing for another one.
Yeah, man, he just puts like a stack of big wad of cash and he just like shoots it out into the pond and he just
Yep.
finds himself another.
Yeah, rich people
No harm.
problems, huh?
Yeah, right? Rich people problems require rich people solutions.
Yep.
Which is just money. Who would have thought?
Pretty much. So that's why, like, I knew he didn't give a shit. It was like, whatever. But I like that he tried so hard to just, like, try to get back with her because he has, Danny has an issue where he just, like, he just wants to keep doing it. He lives for it. The thrill of doing these heists.
Okay.
And I like that, you know. That she kind of comes around in the end, though. But, like, can you blame her? Like, George Clooney?
Well, I mean...
George Clooney plus got money? Like,
people out there, if your partner was making mad stacks from robbing casinos, would you really care? I don't think so. I know I wouldn't.
no. But I think nowadays with technology and, like, cameras and everything, it's so much harder to even, like, accomplish these kind of, like,
When did this movie
heists.
come out? Huh?
In the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just as technology is starting to go boom boom.
Technology's pretty much gotten pretty crazy at this
Yeah,
point, so
like-
it could be pretty rough.
Because I saw
don't-
recently, like, in Canada, that these guys robbed, like, I think an airport or something.
An airport?
Like, something like
Why
that.
are you
like,
robbing an airport?
because they knew there was, like, cargo being shipped that was really expensive.
Okay.
Dude, literally, all of them are caught, all their faces are found, and they're being exploited everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So
Well-
it's just like, nowadays it's like, bro, like, there's cameras in every
Are you
direction.
Are you sure that it's not that technology's advanced or that they just suck? Have you ever just, like, thought about
Oh,
that?
you know what? That might actually be a good point.
Right? None of them's probably Brad Pitt. None of them's probably George Clooney.
Or
And none
British
of them is
Don Cheadle.
None of them is a British Don Cheadle.
No.
How are you gonna get the job done if you don't have those three? Or even a Matt Damon. He does some stuff. He does some things. You don't got them. How are you gonna get it done? I just think they sucked. I think it's just a skill issue, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think it's technology's advanced. I think people are just stupid.
I agree.
Why are you gonna... It just shows you that there was no plan or thought process. They're just like, me steal!
Yeah, and
Right.
literally there was no attempt to, like, they were caught on camera. It's like, bros.
So there was no attempt to even hide
it's
themselves?
like, guys, did you not think about cameras?
Did you not think of just, buying a mask? Like, that's like,
That's
I'm
true.
robbing a place 101. They do it in the movies, you assholes. They do it in the movies.
Wear a mask.
I guarantee you their argument was, I can't see well. It's hard to breathe. Come on, man. I don't know, man. Again, skill issue. They're idiots.
They're shit.
Intellectually inferior. So, if you guys want to actually, like, do something like that, be smart about it.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Or a silly hat.
Or a silly hat or two. That could help. And more than anything, I feel like if you're going to attempt something so big and grand, because that's literally do or die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, you better make sure you have a solid plan and a backup plan to go with it.
None of that, but have an out. Like, leave the country. Go somewhere for a while. Disappear.
Or if things go wrong, have a way to get out.
Yeah.
Always have, like, an option just to save your own ass. More than anything else.
I like how this just turned into us giving advice on how to actually rob, like, a bank or a casino or anything.
Yeah, to be fair, guys, the only experience I have with robbing a casino is watching Ocean's 11 and 13.
And 12.
They didn't rob a casino. They robbed a museum. The Fabergé
Yeah,
egg.
but they rob shit.
The Fabergé egg.
The Fabergé
The
egg.
Fabergé egg. The Fabergé egg.
Are you okay?
Nope. So on that note, guys, I think we're done with Ocean's 11. We're going to move on to Ocean's 12. Oh, 12.
I was going to talk about it for Ocean's 11,
Oh, what?
but I felt like 12 is far more appropriate.
Okay, go ahead.
God damn, the music slapped. I think
Oh, my God.
if I had to rate this trilogy based on music, 2 is number 1. 2!
Oh, my God.
2 slapped so hard
Oh, my God.
with its music
Oh, yeah.
that I was just blown away, man.
Oh.
There's just so many sequences I'm just like, ooh, hey,
Yeah, they got some,
woo!
like, tasty little jams
That
going
shit was
on,
slapping.
man. Every time you hear the soundtrack bumping, man, you're like, just, keep it there a little longer,
It
was,
was-
you don't need to pull away.
It was probably my favorite thing about the film. Is honestly the
Of
music.
12?
It's the music. It is definitely the music, man. I feel like it's weird because I feel like 12 doesn't really even feel like an Ocean's film to me.
What makes you say that?
It's just I kind of like the whole heist idea. I felt like this one kind of went in a weird direction, kind of into challenging this other guy's we have
Francois?
yeah, the French dude,
Yeah,
Captain French Fry,
the Night Fox.
yeah, Mr. Frenchie. Of course he was French, right?
As course he was French.
But
Hey, yeah, sorry.
no, but
They're the greatest thief. I'm like, oh, he's French.
but I don't know. It felt like the whole plot in a way was kind of I kind of like the idea of having to pay back Terry. I that was kind of sick. Of course he'll find you eventually. Man's got all the money and resources.
Not even that, but the ending of Ocean's 11, they set that up because
Yeah,
when
it's
he
perfect.
when he got out of prison and Rusty picked him up.
Yeah.
They drive off and then you see his henchmen driving behind them.
Yeah.
So they set that up very well. So it made sense in a way.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Terry's you got to pay me back.
Yeah.
Just pay me back all you owe me, and we're square, and it's okay.
Yep.
Because again, like you said, Duke can't handle that loss. That loss pissed him off.
He needs compensation for that.
Yeah,
loss.
he's like, I need to squash it, man. I need to make this even. I can't, if I can't win, I'm making it even.
Yeah. If I can't win, I'm gonna make sure I win anyways. That's it.
Kind of respect it, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of that, but it was just going to Europe, stealing certain artifacts and stuff. And,
Oh yeah, they had to do that one. They had to go and
steal from the guy's house that no one could steal from.
Yeah, because he was like a recluse of sorts, and he was indoors all the time, so it was very hard to find the perfect time to actually steal the object of sorts.
Yeah.
And then it turns out
The whole thing, raising the house though, was
that was kind of cool.
that was. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of cool.
That was kind of smart.
I digged it. There's some great things, but it just it felt like a really weird kind of way to solve the problem, in my opinion. I felt
What do you
like
mean, raising the house or
no, the whole paying back Terry, going to steal artifacts in Europe. I
It
feel
wasn't
like a lot of movies where they're like, oh,
Well,
sequel,
not even-
we go to Europe.
no, but it was just it's because first of all they had to pay back Terry, and they were like, how do we do that? Okay, we have to get back into the game, right?
Yeah.
So all right, we're gonna steal this artifact first. Wasn't enough money, so they were gonna steal that first, and it's just oh, whoops. Looks like we can't do it because the Night Fox got here first, and the Night Fox is like, hey yo, let's meet up. You asshole, I'm better than you. And then they meet up, and the Night Fox is like, I'll pay it for you. Just you gotta beat me and get the Fabergé egg. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just they were desperate. They had no choice but to do that. They were literally they would have done anything at that point because I don't think they had that big time frame.
I also
to get it done.
did like that some of them did get caught by the police in a sense that they had their pictures and they weren't able to be used anymore. That was really cool.
You're right. When they were going to do the heist.
Yeah.
Well, at the museum there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had to leave some of them behind, and they kind of it was kind of oh my god, Matt Damon's character's name. I know it starts with an L. It's gonna haunt me forever. Whatever, Matt Damon. I'm just gonna call him
Matt Damon with an L?
Matt Damon with an L. Give me Matt Damon with an L.
Man, Linus. Oh my
Linus.
god. That's the Linus.
Linus.
Do people really call their kids Linus?
It's very, it's very uncommon name. So I don't think so. It's a very rare name.
I'm sorry for you Linuses out there.
Sorry, Linus.
Wasn't
Guess you're just a minus. So Linus here kind of gives him his time to shine because he always wanted to be in charge of things. Even in the beginning of the film, when they go and talk to the guy inside the restaurant, and he's speaking in some gibberish,
dude,
some code.
That was the best scene, and
it made no
and I
sense.
love the fact that it was literally all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I love the bullshit of it all.
It's kind of just to kind of
yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of
you're
part of the squad now. This is just part of it. In a sense. We've all been through this.
But also just to mess with him as well.
Yeah.
And I loved how genuinely confused he was and how he was trying to decipher.
Because he said he would do because he was so confident he could do it, and he realized it was completely not what he expected.
Yeah, and I think that was actually really great to kind of show him, just because you think you're ready doesn't mean you're actually ready.
Yeah, it's just you
an
think
eye-opener.
Yeah, it's an eye-opener thing, and I feel
I love that.
It's a good place to learn.
I love that, and I think the guy who played that dude too, talking all the gibberish, I think he played Hagrid in Harry Potter.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure
Did
it was
he?
him. Yeah. He died a while ago.
Oh, Rip Hagrid, man.
Rip Hagrid.
Yeah, what's so funny about Rip Hagrid?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know, man.
Can a guy say Rip Hagrid without a laugh?
Rip Hagrid.
Dude, that's insensitive, man.
I know. I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, no shit.
But I don't know. I like that whole thing was great with him just talking all that shit, that nonsense. Why did Night Fox have to be French?
Dude, I'm telling you, when they said Night Fox, I was like, oh, they're in Europe. He's French. That was it. I just knew he was French, and then, dude, he looked so French. My God.
Oh God.
He was super French, man. Even the way he talked, the way he walked, he was just like generic rich French man.
But I will admit that I loved so much that the fact that the whole time you could see him like kind of like doing his training, he's doing capoeira and stuff like that. He's like really trying to get his body limber and ready to go in through those lasers. And I love the fact that he does it all for literally nothing. It is so impressive, so incredibly amazing.
It's interesting because
and
like Danny Ocean said that it's impossible. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody could do this. It's impossible. And it kind of like he was like, oh, but I can.
But that's why he did it.
Yeah. Just to prove a point, really.
He knew because of his ego, he would then go and do it because he wanted to be better.
Oh yeah.
Well, they already got the egg because it was being transported in a damn train.
Well,
that is wild. They had it the whole damn time.
They got it before it got to the museum. They just stole it then.
Yeah, but
which was very interesting.
That's the amazing thing, though. They had it the whole damn time.
It's kind of
they continually did it just to mess with him and piss him off.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
It was a pretty good plot twist, though. I'm gonna be real with you. It was a super good plot twist. I like that a lot. What was it? The officer there that was fancied Mr. Brad Pitt, Rusty.
Ooh.
Very pretty lady.
Very pretty lady.
Her father being Lamarck was very obvious, though. That was way too obvious.
I felt like that really was just like...
It was a little... it was just like...
too predictable.
She was like hunting for him, like desperately, like intently, and I was just like, ooh... So that's probably her father that she's never met. Or
not only that, but
they're like, oh, my father's dead. I'm like, you sure about that?
But also with her incredible interest with like heisting and stealing and stuff like that.
It's kind of like in her blood.
Yeah,
you know, it's like genetics.
She's really like fascinated by that whole world.
It's kind of interesting that she just went in the opposite route.
Well, you know, just following her father's footsteps. You know.
Well, not really. She went in the opposite route.
Yeah, but in the end, she was like, she kind of left it all behind.
True.
Yeah, and also we got it, dude. We got to also talk about
my favorite part of the movie,
Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis cameo.
The Bruce Willis cameo.
Bruce Willis.
Not even that, but having Julia Roberts play Julia Roberts.
That was really funny.
That was an incredibly funny thing. That was just, I think that was extremely clever, and they did it very well. It was just like how did they get Bruce Willis? Bruce Willis is just such a cool guy. They're like, Bruce Willis, you want to do something? He's like, oh, yeah, sure.
But that just seems like Bruce, because like I remember even when we watched that movie there, Loaded Weapon, they wanted to get, I think, Mel Gibson to do a cameo in it, and he said no. But they got Bruce Willis instead, just there.
Because Bruce Willis is like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Bruce Willis just seems like
he's always
the coolest guy. He's always down to do something cool and fun.
Yeah.
And I love that about him. Because like his whole thing of playing himself and constantly questioning if it's really her the whole time.
Yeah, if it's actually
funny.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah,
very funny.
That was so damn good.
Yeah.
I just like Bruce Willis a lot. I'm biased. I like Bruce.
Yeah, honestly, as soon as they had a Bruce Willis cameo, instantly the movie it went up a few points.
It even took me a couple seconds when I saw him. Like, I know that bald head anywhere.
Yeah, I know that beautiful bald man. That's not Jason Statham. That's Bruce Willis.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, I think Bruce Willis is taller than him.
Really?
I think so. I'm not too sure. Jason Statham's a little guy, no?
You're a little guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. To some. To others, I'm a big guy. So funny!
I don't know.
There's people who are, like, shorter than me.
Are there?
Yeah?
Aren't you, like, 5'3"?
On a good day.
5'3" on a good day.
I liked, oh, wait, talking about music.
Are you okay? Dude, what? Dude, I'm, like, lost. What the hell are you? What's happening?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of sick. I've been.
Yeah, let me tell you, we can all tell.
I've been for the past few days, guys. I've been putting off this podcast thing for quite a bit, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna tough it out. I'm gonna like go for it. If I seem a little loopy or someone like crazy,
yeah, sorry if this is not our best. Like he's pushing himself. He's doing it. He's trying it.
I'm going the distance. All right, guys. I'm just John McClaning this shit, as they would say.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm not sick. He's coughing all over me and shit.
That's
but...
true. I'm sick.
Oh, god damn,
Yeah,
dude.
I was gonna say that. Speaking about music, I really like this song. When I said his name before, the Night Fox. I'll just go with that.
Yeah.
The Night Fox, when he's like doing his whole entire thing, when he puts on his little like headset on, and he starts in that music. It has like this weird kind of like banger playing while he's doing his kind of capoeira gymnastics thing across the field with the lasers. I don't know what that song was, but I know for certain that scene has been referenced before. I've seen that before in some other in other forms of media.
100%.
It looked very
familiar.
Familiar, yeah. And I know for certain it was kind of funny, in a way.
You know what? I could agree with that. I think I've seen it like referenced or like parodied.
Yeah.
Before, and yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a good scene, honestly. It's
yeah, I like that. It's just like the song was really cool.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing I forgot to check out.
Can you imagine if he actually went ahead and hit a cock push-up?
And a power slide to get out?
Yeah.
Bro, that's what he was missing. The cock push-up, man.
Yeah. See, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
If you only have the right training.
Yeah. Guys, capoeira and cock push-ups, man. There's a secret. That's how you do it, man.
That's how you get through the laser.
Yeah, and wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember more things about this film. Oh, when they got arrested at the very end, but it turned out it was actually Linus's mother.
Yeah.
That was actually getting them out of the country and stuff like that.
Yep.
That was kind of cool. That was kind of neat. I liked that a lot. It made it seem like, oh, this is the end of the road. Everything is over. This is the end. Nope. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, and I love the ending of the film. They just rub it in his face. Literally. It just you know.
Oh, it's so sad.
Danny's there with his wife, and they're just chilling out. They're super cool and everything. They know they got him, and like you could tell, like he's terrified because they're so confident. It's just a look on his face when he realizes.
No, the thing is, it's even like so. It's just like God, man. Danny Ocean's like a savage human being, dude. He just lets the Night Fox just gloat and be like, "Oh, I'm the greatest. I did it."
And he keeps telling him, "Yep, you're right." Yep,
oh my god, dude! I was just like, bro, he's literally just eating shit off a spoon, man. And he doesn't even realize it. Oh my god.
Ew.
Yeah, and then when he just like completely disrespects him at the end and tells him, "No, we've had it the whole time. That was just a fake." Bro, you see
it's just a look.
You see all the color leave his face, man.
He looks like you. You right now. But I love that. Like it's the realization he just that I did all of that shit for nothing.
Not even that, he did a lot of work, man.
Yeah,
like, he trained a lot. He prepared a lot.
But that's what I mean. He wasted his time to attain a fake. Bruh. Like honestly, I'm surprised he even made it to the next film.
Wouldn't be me.
Any reasonable man, off himself.
Any reasonable man would off themselves if they're in the Night Fox's position. I'll tell you one thing, that movie would have ended in a really wild way if that was.
Can you imagine that just right off the
There's like some kind of like capoeira backflip off his like home. Because his home was high up, dude.
I was gonna say maybe like off the Eiffel Tower or something. Vive la France or something goes off. Like the most French way possible.
It's not even that funny.
Then why are you laughing?
I don't know. We're done with Ocean's 12, guys. We're done with it. Leaving it on the note that the Night Fox should have offed himself at the end of the film. I think that's a good place to end this.
It's a great way to start 13, because like he probably should have at the end of this film too.
He probably regrets not doing it in 12.
Yeah, because like man, he gets screwed so hard in the 13th film.
He gets screwed again. He gets screwed pretty hard.
He wastes his goddamn time again.
Yeah. So like Ocean's 13. They do something different. They did it. I like how they went back to their old roots. They brought it back to a heist again.
Casino
of another hotel. Casino hotel hybrid. The bank hotel.
Yep. Oh, I hated that.
Break
so
the bank,
bro. That pissed me off.
Oh
I did not like that. That's some cornball shit.
Yeah, that's pretty corny.
Yeah, but Al Pacino kind of being this cocky, arrogant asshole is like perfect.
Al Pacino. I don't think Al Pacino's acting. I think he's genuinely an asshole, and that's why he's so good at it. He has to be, man. I feel like he's too good of an asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
And I like that they did it all just for Saul, just kind of like.
Saul had a heart attack.
Dude, Saul was so funny the way he was just like, he was like in a vegetated state because he got screwed over.
Yeah.
And I love that, like, you know, and everyone tells him, like, dude, like, he screws everyone. Like, he's gonna screw you too. He's like, nah, not me. We shook Frank Sinatra's hand. Bro, according to Mr. Bank, that hand was full of shit because he didn't care. It meant nothing to him. And I love that. He gets screwed anyways.
Yeah.
And it's just like, to be fair, Saul seems like that kind of guy who would be way too trusting.
Yeah, he seems like he's a bit of a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know, he tries to see the best in everyone, and
Yeah.
in that, if you're someone like that, you're bound to get screwed in some way.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, you
Yeah.
know, a lot of bad people could pick up on that, and they will abuse you for it.
Yep.
Oh, my ears are so hot. Oh,
Now you got 4 years.
4 years.
Dude, your ears are so red. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
My God.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, man, my ears are hot. Yeah, I mean, I'm like moments away to be Saul, if you ask me. What I liked about, like, okay, what I really, sorry, that's just stupid. Anyways, what I liked about it is like how Saul's in his deathbed,
Yeah.
essentially, but he's being a little overdramatic.
He's being a bitch.
He's being a little baby about it, which is kind of funny, and I like how British Don Cheadle. I know his actual name. It's definitive British Don
it's
Cheadle.
It's just British
Canonically,
Don Cheadle.
British Don Cheadle.
That is its name.
I like how he writes him like little
Poems.
little motivational poems and stuff like that to get him
Yeah.
back on his feet, and it actually works.
Dude, I'm not surprised. Saul seems like the kind of guy who would be motivated by
You
poetry.
know what the wildest thing was in this film?
What?
It was just like, okay, so the heist, right? I was thinking, like, how do you make this one crazier than the last? Or the last two, you know, like, how do they go, like, above and beyond?
Yeah.
They use, like, kind of seismic drill. I was like, where do
To
you get...
induce an artificial earthquake.
I was like, that's like a supervillain. That's like something Lex Luthor would do.
Yeah.
Why are they doing it?
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of insane.
That was.
Right?
That blew my
I was
mind.
waiting for Superman to stop them or something. Like, that's kind of... I don't know. That was... that was out on my bingo card for Ocean's 13.
Inducing earthquakes.
Inducing
with, like,
earthquakes.
big drills.
With a seismic drill. I don't know. I guess that's one way to do it. Wear a mask and find a seismic drill.
That's the next...
There's the next tip, guys.
Yeah, I also love the whole, like, revolution in Mexico.
Oh my god.
That whole thing was so funny.
They send one of the brothers over there to kind of like to mess with the dices.
Yep.
I think it was the weight of the dices or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I can't remember the exact
With the dice.
the specifics of what they wanted to change to make sure that they would rig the game in a sense.
Yeah.
And it's funny, they're like, all right, he needs help. Something's going on there. We'll send the other brother. You know, you'll help him out. And they just both aid in the revolution.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And it actually worked out for them. You know, they actually, like, they revolutionized the company.
Yeah, and they literally just got a small raise, and they're all like, yeah, sick, let's go back to work. I love that so much. Like, they're like, okay, guys, you know, like, here, you can have some more. They're like, yay, we're back.
Yeah, that was like a nice little, like, side story of a sort. I like
I don't know. I love that whole sequence. I thought it was funny as shit, man. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, and, like, even thinking of it in my head, if I had, like, I know, I'm going into rank mode right now. Because we're near the end.
Oh, no.
Like, if I had to rank these films, honestly, it's 1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2.
I thought 3 had a lot of really great moments, especially the whole thing with Linus trying to, like, seduce the older woman, the cougar.
All right.
The MILF.
All right, Linus, my man.
And his whole character had the slick back grease hair and the weird nose.
He looked like the penguin.
Yeah. He looked like a thin penguin.
He looked like the penguin who went on Weight Watchers. Like, straight up, that's what he
No,
looked
but I love that, like, and how he was so determined and dedicated. He's like, I can do this. He's like, I can score it. I saw the way she's looking at me. I know I got this. That was so damn funny, man. Again, like, I just thought the first one had a more, like, serious and interesting and cool tone.
Ooh, you know
but
what?
I felt like the third one had
a bit more funny.
Had a far more humorous tone.
Well, it's interesting.
But the thing was, it was funny that it really worked. Again, the whole revolution in Mexico, Saul's condition was hilarious.
And the solution to the condition.
And the solution, too.
Yeah.
And it's just like all these elements of the third film just made it really damn funny as well. But not in like a corny or weird or like, oh, I'm not feeling... It was just like, it was good. Like, I actually enjoyed that a lot.
It's kind of funny that...
Not only that, but the MVP of the film was the hotel review guy. That
Oh
poor
my
bastard.
God.
The amount of shit he went through and happened to him.
That was unfortunate, man.
That was so depressing.
He went through so much shit,
Yep.
dude, just so that they could actually pull off the heist. I'm
Yep.
glad that at least like he got it. I liked how they ended the film at the airport.
Yeah.
That was insanely good.
It was so clever, and you know what? That guy deserved it. At the end of the day, he was the 13th member. He did not know it.
Pretty much.
It was him the whole time.
It was him the whole time.
He literally had no clue, but he was it.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right.
Because the stuff they did to that poor bastard, man. Oh my God. The fact that he didn't leave sooner impresses me.
Yeah, they served him really bad food. They also like ruined his room, and they gave him a skin condition too. That was very terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, they messed him up.
They made
really
this guy
hard.
suffer. They tortured
Yeah,
him.
but they gave him like $11 million.
Yeah, honestly, torture and then $11 million.
I guarantee you anybody else would have done it. Not even that, but I also liked how in some scenes you could see the Night Fox perusing around in the background.
Yeah.
Kind of like showing you that he's there. I do like how they also bring back Terry.
Yeah.
You know, they bring back Terry and stuff like that.
They because like Terry wants to screw him over too.
Because Terry's not a fan of it. He's kind of like, we have a common enemy.
Yeah. But
You
I
know?
think it's just like at the end of the day for Bank, like he screws everyone, so literally nobody likes him.
Yeah.
And I love that they even just to get like the dice game played at the casino, all he literally had to do was call his bluff in his ego. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You could have it right. You could have it in my casino. You can have it at your own table and everything." He's like, "Oh, you can have it right in the front, opening day." Like he had to always one up. And he's like, "Oh, I give up. Then you get to have it. Then."
Yeah, it was
to
a horrible
succeed the
problem
plan.
that he had.
Yep. And I like again, Terry gets screwed again because he tries to use the Night Fox, and then Night Fox gets screwed again. It's just like the realization, dude. Like he literally camouflaged on the top of that. I don't know how long Mr. Night Fox was up there for. He camouflaged against the wall, stole the fake jewels, went flying through the sky.
He did fly.
Yeah, he went flying through the sky, landed, and realized, wow, they're all fake and they're shit.
Yeah. Not even that, but I thought
Brilliant.
it was really funny because they made Terry donate money to that children.
Oh my God!
And they had him on Oprah.
Yeah.
Not even that, but the scene where Rusty's watching Oprah and Danny walks in, and they're just both start watching Oprah.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
That was a really good. You know what? It's interesting because now that we're talking about Ocean's 13, and I'm remembering
It's
it all
good!
No, it's good. And I at first when you're like, it's 1, 3, 2, I was like, huh. Are you sure? And then now that we're talking about it, I'm kind of like remembering scenes. No, you're right. 1, 3, 2, 100%.
2 is not bad.
It just does feel like
It feels like a filler episode.
almost
A little too much like a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like one of my issues with it. But I did like in 13 even that, like you said, it went back to its roots. And I really appreciate that. And instead of this time, it was again for like, in a sense, revenge and stuff. I don't know. I like the whole. I kind of like the whole story. I thought it was fine. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know.
Overall, it was really. But it's like you said. The first one was serious. The third one was actually. The third one was just. It's interesting because the third one actually has a serious plot, but it doesn't take itself serious.
But that's the thing. It is. On paper, there's no way this is real. Saul is fine. He's being a big baby.
Yeah.
But I love how all of the guys take it serious. Like, we
Yeah.
got to do this for Saul. He needs this.
Yeah.
It's the only way to cure Saul. And that is, again, like you said, it takes itself so unserious, but presents it in a serious manner, that, again, it adds. I think 13th is probably the funniest of them.
No, I actually hard agree now.
I think 13th's got amazing
At
jokes.
first, I didn't really believe. I was just like, I don't know, that's kind of a stretch, but it's like you said, again, as I mentioned before, the more we talk about it, the more I agree with you.
Yeah, 13's the funniest in my
13,
opinion.
13 is the funniest.
First was the best. It's really cool. That's the thing. First is the coolest.
Yeah.
It's because you get surprised initially.
Yeah.
Because they do repeat the same formula in all three, where they kind of slowly unravel what's going on and what's happening.
Yeah.
You know? And I love that whole concept and idea. But for some reason, again, 2 just feels so out of place for me. There are moments I like about it, but the entire thing just feels like I said, a filler episode. You know?
Yeah.
But again, 13
Yeah.
slaps.
So-
And I love how they just throw you into 13. There's no real,
There's no setup.
you basically just see Al Pacino screwing Saul, and then you see them all gather. What's wrong with you?
I feel like if the movie started off with Al Pacino screwing Saul,
He did screw him!
no, but Screw him over. He said screw him.
What's the difference?
One.
It's the same thing.
One has you bent over. The other one doesn't.
He pretty much did bend himself over. The idiot bent over.
I was thinking, man, that would.
The idiot bent over and he says, "No way, Al Pacino's gonna screw me," and he got screwed.
I tell you, man, if they opened the movie with that, that would have been insane, dude.
That's what happened. He metaphorically bent over.
Yeah, but I was talking about what if he was figuratively screwing him. That's what it sounded like. The way you said it, that's what it sounded like.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Dude,
I know what you mean. It's just the way you said it was really funny.
What's wrong with you, man?
A lot of things.
Ew.
It's not just my mental health. All right. All right, guys. I think, like, honestly, if we had to, again, the rankings are already
1, 3, 2.
Official. 1, 3, 2. Yeah. It's official, guys. If you have an opinion that's different to ours,
you're wrong and you're stupid.
You're wrong, you're stupid, and you should go back to school. So yeah, on that note, we're gonna get to the questions and highlights.
Oh yay, my favorite part!
I like questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's bring up the first one, baby.
Myself. All right, we're gonna start big. We're gonna start
bring
heavy.
Up the first one, baby.
All right. Oh, I have to take a better picture of this question.
Yup.
Yeah, this comes from Cypher.
That's my man.
Yep. Question: what unreleased movie or show are you looking forward to the most? Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh yeah, Deadpool Wolverine is the movie that I'm looking forward to. There's a show that we're gonna watch. We're gonna be watching Fallout.
We're gonna be doing Fallout. We're gonna be putting it on the Patreon exclusively for a bit. We'll probably bring it to the channel, but we have to talk to our editor. But he's on vacation, so we're not gonna even bother thinking of it right now.
No, but it should here's the thing. It would come to the channel in some point in next month, maybe.
Perhaps next month or something.
It would be on the Patreon earlier. But it'll be maybe at some point next month, May, I believe?
May.
It'll be May.
Maybe. So yeah, maybe in May, guys, we'll get some Fallout cooking.
That's our movie and TV series that we're looking forward to the most. Do you think you'll ever do merchandise someday? Yes. Yes. We actually...
we're working on it.
We're working on it. It's been a bit delayed for...
Yeah, because, like, again, I think we've mentioned this before, but most creators kind of have a partnership with a website that kind of produces and, like, manufactures and ships everything for them, and they take a percentage cut. We're doing it entirely out of our own pockets. We're working with a local distributor and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what's making it take a lot longer.
Not even that, but we've had a few bumps in the road.
Yeah.
If anything, guys, it's not his fault; it's mine. So if you have complaints,
blame Curtis.
Complain to me.
Blame
but
Curtis.
I'm on the ball. Things are going to be getting done. I'm planning on having. I don't know when merch is going to come out, but I'm planning to have my part of the project done by the end of April. So there you go.
Yeah. If all things go well, possibly summer.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
See, it says, if so, will you sell banana hammocks with your faces on them? I'd love to rep you guys at my local sauna. I hate you.
I didn't think about that, but you know what?
We'll consider.
No,
what if we do banana hammocks with a tapir?
That's what I was thinking. I was just about to say that. It's like a tapir's face, and your dong is the nose.
Dude, okay, you know what?
I would wear that.
Yeah. You know what, Cypher? Maybe not our faces, but maybe a tapir.
Maybe a tapir. That would be really cool.
I'm down for it.
You better hope you're a big tapir. Bonus question. What is your opinion of men who decorate their beards with glitter? Huh? Wait, why would you decorate your beard with glitter?
I'm gonna be real. As a man with a voluptuous beard, all right? Like, let alone food getting caught in your beard, why would you purposely put something that is incredibly annoyingly messy into your own beard? That sounds ridiculously annoying and dumb.
Not even that, but glitter's like horribly
It gets
hard.
everywhere!
It gets everywhere, and it's hard to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Like, it just attaches to everything. You think you got rid of it, and it's attached to your clothes. It's attached to your face somehow. But I wasn't even close to it. How is it there? No. Glitter is... I hate glitter. It's annoying more than anything else.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
honestly...
but it's sparkly!
Grow up! Grow up! Loser! But, like, for real, you do whatever makes you happy, but from my perspective, man, sounds like a pain in the ass to deal with afterwards. Well, I don't know why.
Not worth the effort.
Not worth the effort.
Not worth the aftercare
No.
procedure.
And it's not like food. You could save it and eat it later from your beard. Glitter's just there.
You can't really eat glitter. I mean,
You could try, but like I'm pretty sure you shouldn't.
I don't think you can digest glitter that well. But so no.
Probably not a good idea, but pop off, King.
Terrible idea. Thank you, Cypher. Next question or highlight.
All right, we're gonna go here. This comes from Mally the Sun. Is Octopodd just gonna be you wearing weird hats? Ironic, huh?
What do you think?
What do you think, huh?
What do you think, buddy?
I'm gonna have to start buying more hats, apparently.
Yep.
So
we're gonna be buying a lot of silly hats. If you guys have any recommendations for silly hats,
let us know.
Let us know. That would be very helpful, cuz
yeah,
we need a lot more.
Send me some silly hat ideas, and we might just wear them and shout you out as we wear them.
Yep. All right. Let's go for the next one.
Okay. This person is named Pink Nips Galore. Great name. Oh my God, your beards have got to go. Men should be clean shaven and neat. Thank you. No, thank you. Screw you. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only 2 things on this planet that do not have full beards. Women and children. I am neither of those things.
Huh.
If you're, and you know, there's nothing wrong. You're attracted to women no matter what. Cool, but the children part.
Whoa!
Whoa! Something's wrong with you to be attracted to clean shaven to that extent. But no.
No.
Men have beards.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like beards usually make men look better. It's kind of like
it's the man's makeup.
It's the man's makeup. Any guy is vastly improved with a beard.
Yeah.
100%. If you can't grow one,
if I shaved this, I would look like an ugly thumb. I would have no.
You would look
purpose.
like you would look like the thing from Hellraiser. The gluttony.
The Cenobite.
Yeah, the fat one.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of look like that if you shaved your beard.
I would look like that.
Yeah, nobody.
I don't want to look like that.
No. Especially if you're a man of
You look like Humpty Dumpty.
You look like Humpty Dumpty. Here's the thing. Beards they make you look better. That's it. For the majority of people.
Yeah.
Except for Michael Cera. It makes him look worse. Have you ever seen him grow facial hair?
No.
He can, but
Exactly.
Okay. Moving on to the next question.
Yeah.
You're also wrong, by the way.
You're very wrong.
You're very wrong.
All right, let me see this one. This comes from Fitz Gives Fitz 1. Majin Buu hat next. I'll look into it.
Oh yeah.
I'll find
Majin Buu hat would
be
be
lot
sick.
of people love the Cell and Frieza hat.
Dude, they're sick. Okay, maybe we'll find like a Majin Buu hat. Maybe we can find like a Beerus hat or something.
I already look like Majin Buu. The hat would just
Oh my God, you do.
Yeah. I won't even need the... what if I get the whole Majin Buu outfit?
Oh,
get the little blue vest and the white puffy pants.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. And just paint yourself pink.
Yeah, and just eat like donuts and shit. I don't know.
You just eat chocolate. He turns people to chocolate and eats them.
Yeah. That's true.
He does.
Bro, I forgot he
literally turns people to chocolate and he eats them. It's fucking, it's wild, dude. Like, why?
Dude, I love Dragon Ball. It's got some weird shit in it.
Yeah, Majin Buu hat, we'll look into it.
Majin Buu cosplay next, okay? I'll be Majin Buu for Halloween. I have to paint myself entirely pink.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Here we go. Excelsior 361.
Oh, dude, Excelsior's always picked, man.
Yeah, dude, he's got good questions, okay?
It's true.
Good questions. Do you guys have any interest in making movies or directing or producing stuff?
No.
Not really.
I
know a lot of people like who do what we do. Like, there's quite a few of them that have like genuine like, man, movies are so cool. Like, I would love to make my own movie. Like, they go really like.
It's not movie, it's film, dude.
It's art, bro.
It's cinema, dude.
It's art, bro. But like, I'll be real, I don't care.
I couldn't give a shit. If I ever had to like trade something in terms of like that is somewhat related to the media, training montage. That's it.
Yeah, or
that's the only form of media I would produce or direct.
If anything, I would just take a page out of Adam Sandler's book. I would make horrible fucking comedies with my best friends as a tax write-off to go on vacation and have a good time with my
Actually, to be fair, that
Adam Sandler is a genius. He literally makes films that are like so dumb. They're funny.
No,
and I love them.
You say bad films, but they're actually good.
No, but I'm just saying, like, people renownedly call Adam Sandler's films bad.
No.
And
they always say it because of Jack and Jill, bro.
And they're always like, oh, he's always got his friends in it. Yeah, because he has a massive tax write-off, having a great time chilling with his homies. They go on a vacation and they film a stupid film together. That sounds amazing.
It's a good idea, honestly.
I would love to do that with my friends.
Yeah.
Just film stupid films.
If we could do it for a massive tax write-off, 100%.
I'm in.
Yeah, I won't even direct it.
Who will we get to direct our film?
Christopher Nolan, maybe.
Oh.
Or Stanley Kubrick. And so I can ask him, why was 2001 A Space Odyssey such a shit film? And he can tell me why.
Dude,
I'm still salty
as
about
soon as
that
you
movie.
mentioned his name, I'm like, dude, he's gonna talk shit on Space
I'm
Odyssey.
still salty about that
I
movie.
know.
Anybody who likes that movie,
Dude,
man,
a lot of people love Space Odyssey.
yeah, because they suck. That's why. There's a lot of people who suck out there. That's why. It did not age well. For its time when it came out, it must have been incredible. But God, did it age horribly.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Let's get to the next question or highlight, man.
This individual gave us a lot.
Oh, damn.
A lot to
Art.
work with. This is,
Chris Cyrical?
Chris Cynical.
Cynical?
Did you say Cynical?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's Chris Cynical.
Okay.
I agree with you guys. A large percentage about pugs. My family has owned 2 bugs. Bugs!
Bugs!
I call Adwin, my dog, here a bug all the time. But I don't think he's actually a bug. A Boston Terrier pug mix. Oh, I wonder what that looks like.
That's kind of cute.
And they're the best dogs. We have our first Inky. Inky's a great name.
Inky's cute.
For 16 years and our second Sushi for 9. Cancer blows. Yo, our first pug Cookie died to cancer at 10. It was really heartbreaking. Like, and it was fast too. Like, it was diagnosed and gone in a week. Like, it was insane. Oh God, it does suck.
Yeah, it sucks. We're hoping to get a third Miso.
Ooh, Miso's a good name.
Those are some really cute names. Once my mother is done getting both of her knees replaced and healed.
Both?
Sorry about that.
At the same time?
I shouldn't have made-
Holy shit! What?
I said sorry about that. Like, I blew out her knees. It was a bad joke. All right, because I'm the guy moms always talk about. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry, Chris Eric. I'm sick, not just physically. So it will be safe in the house for both her and a puppy. Oh, that's cute. She just got her first knee replaced 2 weeks ago. Oh, they're doing one at a time.
Yeah.
Dude, you would have to.
Bro, you're gonna walk! You can't move! You can't function!
I'm sick! I can't even think properly.
You have both your knees replaced! How do you even shit? What do you do? What do you do?
I guarantee you there's lots of people out there
No!
who don't have knees.
No!
Okay. we're aiming for July for the next soon.
Do we really are idiots?
I know.
But honestly, Miso's a great name. I hope it goes well. And if you possibly can,
Pictures.
find a way, send us a picture. We would love to see Miso.
Yeah. Chris Cynical, you have the right to email us.
You have the passage to the email.
Everyone else, don't even think about it. Don't you dare think about it.
Don't you dare.
I will reply with obscenities. Don't you dare.
Yeah.
All right?
We want Miso pics, and that's it.
We need Miso pics. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris Cynical. Sorry for the joke.
It
was pretty good.
Last question, guys.
I love this one.
This comes from, I think, Jose Carbajal 5710. This guy literally, all he wrote in caps, and for some reason he didn't even use the letter E, he put a 3. Uncle Phil!
Uncle Phil!
Like, I know he did like 3 Will Smith movies, and it's just Uncle Phil! Like, he wasn't in any of them!
Uncle Phil wasn't in Men in Black! What do you mean?
Do I look like the white Uncle Phil?
Take off your hat and they'll find out.
True, actually. And then I have to really trim my beard down. Like, Uncle Phil had a clean, like, he got a clean.
No,
man.
but you know what?
Uncle Phil looking good!
Uncle Phil had a beard. What was the asshole's name that said beards don't look good on men?
I think
Uncle Phil had a beard.
True.
That means you're wrong.
True.
Proven wrong.
True. Uncle Phil is like the pinnacle of masculinity.
Ooh.
Uncle Phil's a real man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
damn.
If you're trying to think about what's the greatest, like, father figure, one of the best, one of the greatest men is Uncle Phil.
Shit, man. Dude.
And if you challenge me on that fact, eat shit and die.
You're just so wrong. It's not even funny.
Yeah. You're a horrible mistake.
Whoa.
Uncle Phil's a real woman. R.I.P. to the man who played Uncle Phil. He
Oh,
passed
100%.
away
He passed
while
away
ago.
quite a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
One of the greatest shows ever.
I love that show with a passion, man. I remember just like many times in my life when I was feeling down, I would just watch through the whole thing. Like, especially like late at night, like before going to bed, I would watch a few
You
episodes.
would just fall asleep to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, it was Fresh Prince and X-Files, man. That was my jam.
Oh, I've never seen X-Files yet. Yeah, I've not seen that one yet.
You gotta watch X-Files. X-Files slaps, dude. My God.
I've heard great things about
Like, my favorite thing about X-Files, I know this is really deviating from it. Favorite thing of X-Files is how randomly in episodes it opens up with Mulder just doing random sports.
Oh, that sounds cool.
You'll see him doing like some playing basketball. He's breaking some ankles.
Oh shit.
He's swishing this shit, and then randomly you see him in a Speedo just swimming across the pool.
Oh shit.
And that's the opening of the episode, just Mulder playing sports.
Oh man,
For no reason.
X-Files sounds kind of cool, man.
It's easy my top 5 favorite shows ever. It is so good.
I'll have to give it a watch, or
You
maybe
do.
maybe I'll just do it for the Patreon. I'll just watch it alone.
Maybe do it a Patreon exclusive. We don't have to put everything on the channel for these morons. Ha ha, losers!
Haha! You'll never see me watching X-Files, idiots.
Unless you're sub, then hey, I apologize. I am a loser and I am fat.
All right, guys.
That's it
That is
from
the
us.
end of the Octopodd.
Yeah.
We did it. We finished it. We had some great questions. We had some great
Goofs and gaffs.
We had a great time together. Hope you guys had a great time too. We'll see you in the next one. Adios, guys. And remember, pro tip, wear a mask. Bye.
Wear a mask and get us a drill.
Get a seismic drill that Lex Luthor would use.